me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. The 2025 Essence Festival wrapped up yesterday, but it had mixed reviews and noticeably smaller crowds. The evening concert featured artists like Maxwell, Lauryn Hill, Boyz II Men, and Glorilla. That was a highlight for many. However, some reported issues with sound quality, late starts, and a lack of community-focused activities in the past years. While thousands of people did attend, organizers say the lower turnout was expected after last year's 30th anniversary milestone, and there were several outside factors that may have kept fans away this year, like, inflation and hesitation to travel costs. But despite the dip in numbers, the Essence Festival still had a few major highlights. Master P gave his final performance, drawing a big applause from his hometown crowd. The free daytime event stayed popular, including workshops, panels, and beauty carnivals. And organizers stressed the festival has had a $200 million economic impact on the city of New Orleans. Did anybody go to the Essence Fest?
Didn't make it this year.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't make it this year.
Yeah, I have to be invited.
I saw a video, Lauryn Hill concert. It was almost empty in there because she didn't go until 3, but it wasn't her fault.
3 a.m.?
It wasn't. She didn't finish till about 3.
Ooh.
It wasn't her fault. Everything just kind of like ran late. So I think she was the main artist or whatever.
By it running late, that made her on time.
That's right. Exactly. So people like, well, she didn't get so
y'all stupid.
Message.
Meanwhile, y'all, let's move on. LL Cool J canceled his 4th of July show in Philly at the Wawa Welcome America Festival in support of the ongoing union strike in the city. LL said, "No way I can perform across a picket line." Here's what he had to say.
I never, ever, ever want to disappoint my fans, and especially in Philadelphia, y'all mean too much to me. But there's absolutely no way that I could perform across a picket line and pick up money when I know that people are out there fighting for a living wage. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I've been coming to Philly my whole life. I have respect for the city, and I hope the mayor and the city can make a deal. I hope it works out.
Man, that's crazy. Well, his decision came as nearly 9,000 municipal workers walked off their jobs on July 1st. The union includes sanitation workers, 911 dispatchers, airport staff, and others. Now, they demanded higher wages and better working conditions after rejecting the city's contract offer. Jasmine Sullivan also stood with LL Cool J, and she canceled her performance as well. Today is day 7 of the labor strike in Philadelphia. Dang. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at SoSoBrat. Coming up next week, we got Rock T's Joke of the Day.
Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Rock T. The time now is 28 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
There it is, the hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
it's the BR18.
Hey, Rock. Hey, Rock, why that javelin was wobbly?
It was flimsy.
It was real flimsy. He walking down there with them little tight shorts on, and he threw that thing. That's the last time Gary watched anything in sports. I would love to see some of your sorority brothers in the 40-yard dash, and then at the end of the clothing line they put a rack of clothes that they get for free if they win. All right, what up, Brett?
What up, Rickey? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Diddy was feeling the love when he had to go back to prison after a jury acquitted him on 3 of his 5 federal charges because allegedly the cell block gave him a round of applause when he got back from court. Diddy's attorney says Diddy got a hero's welcome back at the federal prison where he's in custody. He claims the inmates all said, "We never get to see anyone who beats the government." Although Diddy did not get off totally free and clear and still technically landed a win in his case because he was acquitted on sex trafficking and racketeering charges, on the other hand, his mother Janice was not so celebratory. She remained calm and composed. When asked how she felt about the verdict, she told reporters, "It hasn't been easy and it's not over yet. We're not making any plans for a celebration because it's too soon." So I think getting off with a couple of them is celebratory because he got off with the harshest ones.
Bang one.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know, the ones where he could get the most time. So it is, you can celebrate a little bit,
But
he's
he's
going to
still
get less
out.
time. He going to get out, though.
Really?
Before it was almost like, is he going to ever get out? But at least knowing
what
this,
is, what is the sentence criteria for the ones that he was convicted of?
well, that's up to the judge.
It's up to 10 years for each.
It's
each
up to 10
conviction.
years. He could get one.
Up to, or he can get
could
zero.
Get 6 months. He could get zero. He
It's
could
up
get
to the judge.
2 years. It's up to the judge.
Man.
It
And
is
then you
up
know
to
the judge done seen that tape. So
Yeah, they
if
said
he
the
has
judge don't like
discretion, and see the thing about it is if the judge think that he's a bad person and it's up to him, he's gonna give him the max on both of the charges.
Well, you know, he thanked the judge and told the judge you did a great job and stuff. So
Most lawyers are saying it's highly unlikely that he would get that, even though he could.
Yeah,
but most
I
of the
doubt
lawyers
it.
I've heard
I
said
doubt
it's
if he
highly
gets
unlikely
10.
that he would get the maximum.
he's
on
not
either
going
one
to
of
get the
those.
maximum.
Yeah.
And if he whatever he get, Trump gonna let him out. So
Right.
That part.
How Trump gonna let him out and the judge them letting him out?
give him a pardon him.
Oh, pardon him.
Well,
Oh.
Trump could let him out, but has he been a Trump supporter? I've seen stuff where he said
He
negative
got a lot of
things
pictures
about
with
Trump.
Donald Trump. They know each other. They're New York ballers.
But there's some videos where he says some negative things about Trump
Well, he may have
50 Cent put
recanted
those
that,
out.
honey.
that 50 Cent put out.
Yeah.
Well, we just
Okay.
gotta pray.
Yes, we do. We got to pray, Gary. Well, for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. You can catch me on all my social media at SoSoBrat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 29 after the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot segment being brought to you by.
Brought to you by McDonald's McValue, a new way to experience your McDonald's must-haves. It means you can do more than ever with your McDonald's money. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, your American Idol winner Jamal Roberts has turned down the key to a town in his native state of Mississippi. Ahead of several concerts scheduled across Mississippi, a local promoter posted on social media that Mayor Johnny McGee of Laurel, Mississippi, gave him permission to honor Jamal with the key to the city. But after that, he began receiving negative comments and even death threats, including people saying that they would bring guns to the concert on August 2nd, where he was supposed to get the key to the city. Jamal declined the honor. Here's what he had to say about it.
With some of the comments and threats and people that's so deserving of a key that don't have it and they've been there all their life, y'all should get it and give it to them. Somebody that's deserving, I guess. But I don't want it. You can have it. Call your mayor, tell them I'm appreciative about politely decline. Then you have people sharing the post, making threats, talking about they have guns at the events. Really, they don't know where I'm from. We're going to keep that in the box.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, I guess they was trying to give him the key to the city, and he said, you know, he don't want it because he been getting threats and all kind of stuff. He said you could go and give it to them because he don't want the drama that
Why would
comes
you
with
threaten
it.
the American Idol winner?
Why though?
Yeah, I don't know
Because
why.
evidently they
'Cause
still
he not-
racist
I
in
guess they
Mississippi.
feel like he not from. Maybe he not from Miss. I don't know. I don't know why, but I wouldn't turn down the key to the city.
I know I didn't turn mine down.
A lot of people, yeah. I got one from New Orleans. I got a couple of them. Ain't nobody. I don't know.
Yeah, but we ain't got no death threats though.
I know.
And it's for Jackson, Mississippi.
Laurel.
Laurel,
But
Mississippi.
he's from Meridian, Mississippi.
Yeah. It's a lot of racism and stuff, and the emboldenment with this Trump administration and just how emboldened people are. Yeah, they'll do something to you, and then. Don't
Well,
get me
last
started.
month he got the key to the city in Atmore, Alabama.
Right.
Yep. So.
He showed up for that one.
Yeah.
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 It's Mississippi is a little different.
Wow.
Where's Atmore, Alabama?
Down there where the prison at, like if you go all the way down 65, you get off at Atmore. That's where the big federal prison is, and that's how we use where we used to go through there to get to Pensacola.
Oh wow! Okay.
Instead of going all the way down Mobile and then going all the way across 10. Don't get me started with my geometry.
Boy, no Alabama.
Yeah, you know I know that state.
You said geometry, dog.
I know.
That's a geometry.
That's mad.
I said he know Alabama.
But I said
You said geometry.
But that's
geometry.
You said geometry. Oh,
It's all good.
I know my, what you call it?
Geography.
Geography. Wait a minute, hold on. I really said geography.
I was trying to give you a chance to shine.
That man's mind, y'all. That man's mind.
Oh, man.
Hey, I just woke up. I have not had my coffee yet, okay?
That's what I used to that money doing them numbers. That's all right. It could be geometry today, baby. It's geometry today. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com.
Wait a minute, Brett. You didn't have to say that. You should have just let it go.
Y'all
don't let nothing go.
Because I was trying to give you a chance to shine. I just said he know Alabama.
Want to hit us up with them wake-up calls at 8669-RICKY. That's 8669-RICKY.
He was feeling good, Brad.
I know.
We restarted on this geometry.
Now it's 27 minutes before the top of the hour.
He didn't even make it to geometry.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Sometimes you got to sit there and take it. That's it, dog. You can't say shit.
That is an easy one to get your tongue twisted on geometry and geography.
Hey, see this half sleep.
Yeah, that's an easy one to
Hey, Rick.
up now.
You can see his shoulders, though, when you said he...
Yeah, cancel it.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. 50 Cent celebrated his 50th birthday, officially launching his new network, the 50 Cent Action Channel on Pluto TV. It's in partnership with Lionsgate, and the 50 Cent Action Channel will stream a free lineup of thrillers and blockbuster series personally curated by 50 Cent himself. He also launched the Curtis Collection, which consists of movies starring 50 Cent himself, including films like Freelancers, Righteous Kill, and several others. 50 says, I'm excited to bring 50 Cent Action Pluto TV to deliver nonstop, high-powered entertainment, and now even more fans can watch for free. So congratulations to 50 Cent and happy belated birthday to him. Meanwhile, the Essence Festival is taking blame for Lauryn Hill's set being delayed until the wee hours of the 4th of July night. She didn't end up taking the New Orleans Superdome stage until 2:30 a.m. Eastern, first thing Saturday morning. Her tardiness received lots of criticism from fans on social media over the weekend, but Essence Fest now tells fans to direct their anger at them instead of Lauryn Hill. They released a statement saying, the delay, not hers. We will take that. The moment, one for the books, the legacy, still unmatched. Put some respect on her name, all love and deep, profound admiration for Miss Lauryn Hill. The Superdome was almost empty when Lauryn Hill took the stage for her set, which lasted shortly after 3:35 a.m. Eastern. Let's check out a little bit of her performance.
And here he was, this young boy, a stranger to my
It sounded good.
It did sound good. It's just that the place was probably had like maybe 200 people, and that place hold like how many, Gary?
Like 3,500 or something like
Thousand.
that. 1,000, yeah.
But it's hard to get people to stay like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
That's
People got to go to work in the morning.
That's true. That's true. But she did stay and did what she had to do. So this time
She wanted her check,
it
baby.
is not her fault. All right, y'all. Last but not least, Diddy is scheduled to meet with the judge, the prosecution, and defense today in the virtual hearing at 2 p.m. to discuss his sentencing schedule. The post-trial hearing comes less than a week after he was found guilty of transporting people for prostitution, but acquitted of the more serious charges in his sex trafficking and racketeering case. Diddy faces up to 20 years in prison, and after the trial wrapped up, the judge denied Diddy's bail, so he returned back to jail, Brooklyn, where he awaits sentencing. The judge originally proposed a sentencing date of October 3rd, but both the prosecution and defense have agreed to an expedited sentencing timeline and will work towards that goal. Diddy has spent 10 months already in custody since he was arrested last fall. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at SoSoBrat. And if you haven't checked out Foolish on Hulu, you better go do that. Plus, I got a new song out called Have You to Myself.
Let's go.
Jessica Best. Let's get it. It's streaming on all platforms. And coming up next, we got the Praise Mix now with Dwight Stone. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Venus Williams is unfortunately part of the thousands of black women who have experienced neglect within the healthcare system. She recently opened up about the years of pain and symptoms she experienced before her doctors finally listened to her concerns. Now, for years, she says she was led to believe that her symptoms were normal by her doctors, who never explained how large her fibroids were or the intense symptoms that fibroids can cause, like pain, nausea, and anemia from heavy cycles. Venus says one doctor even told her when she was 37 years old that the symptoms were just part of aging and it's normal, and another told her to get a hysterectomy. Now, it was not until she found the right doctor that she found relief and learned that her fibroids were as big as oranges after undergoing surgery to remove them. Here's what she said about it.
My symptoms were extreme pain, so much in pain that maybe you'll throw up or you can't get off the ground. I've missed practices because of that, just, hugging the toilet, just laying on the floor in the locker room. And thank God Serena got the doctor, and I was able to get up and eat and start playing. You can be denied the best health care no matter who you are. You have to be your own advocate.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy when doctors tell you 10 different things and then you finally get to one years later.
Right.
And they tell you what's really wrong. It's like, well, why did I go to these other doctors anyway?
Yeah.
I hate that. That's bad. All right, moving on, y'all. Last but not least, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce announced the 2026 Hollywood Walk of Fame class, and it is a star-studded lineup. The list of 35 includes some of our faves like Shaquille O'Neal, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and the Clark sisters. Lakers legend Shaq was the only sports entertainment honoree for 2026. The honorees are selected from hundreds of nominations and given an independent committee which consists of former Walk of Famers in all 6 categories that are honored on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So congratulations to all of the nominees.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Next hot spot. Catch me at the hot spot.
It's the Piara 18.
All right, y'all, Brett got the hot spot right here. This segment is being brought to you by.
Brought to you by McDonald's McValue, a new way to experience your McDonald's must-haves. It means you can do more than ever with your McDonald's money. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Rati. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Diddy now has a sentencing date for his prostitution conviction in the federal criminal trial. The judge has officially set Diddy's sentencing for October 3rd, the same day he originally proposed last week when Diddy was convicted on 2 charges of transporting male prostitutes for sex. Diddy will remain in custody until his sentencing date, and by that time he will already been locked up for like over a year, and his time served will go towards his sentence. He faces a maximum of 20 years in prison, a decade for each count, but it's unlikely that he gets sentenced to the max. What y'all thinking he might get? I'm thinking he might get maybe 2 years with already a year served, and he might just have to go in for another year.
Yeah, max 5.
Yeah, I don't think
that's pushing it.
Well, maybe they should do at least 6, 1 for the road. So,
One for the road?
Yeah. Because, I mean, he put a lot of people through a lot of stuff. And those male prostitutes, I'm sure they went through a lot of stress. So
The male
I'm sure they relieved their stress.
Right.
One of the male prostitutes is suing Cassie, right?
Yeah.
Let the saga continue.
Come on, y'all. Cassie done been through enough, Lord.
She sure has.
My goodness. What you suing her for? Because she got a little money from Diddy. So
Yeah, that's what they said. He said he wanted a portion of that 30, honey.
He don't need none of that. Lord have mercy. And speaking of Diddy, his twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah Combs, are following in his entrepreneurial footsteps. Fresh off of their high school graduation, the 18-year-olds have announced the launch of their own fashion line, 1221. The girls revealed that the brand's name is not only inspired by their shared birthday, December 21st, but carries an even deeper meaning. And here's what they had to say.
The number 1 symbolizes boldness, leadership, and the start of something new. And the number 2 represents love, harmony, connection, and together, these numbers represent who we are. We created 1221 to reflect that energy, where comfort meets confidence. This brand is for everyone. Everyday pieces that look good, feel good, and mean something.
Oh.
There it is.
So
What about the
heard
other
them
sister?
talk.
What about in the other sister around the same age?
She wasn't their mama child, so she gotta get in where she can.
Who wasn't
The other sister,
But that's still their sister, though.
yeah, Baby Love. No, Baby Love. There's another sister.
Oh,
Chance,
yeah.
Chance on it. So it's two more sisters that they didn't include. It's so sad.
Well, that's
I wonder how
okay.
they
They're
feel.
twins, and they wanted to do this
Yeah.
little endeavor on their own.
Yeah,
Darren.
it's like the Kardashians.
It's
like,
okay. I'm sure Chance and the other young lady can do something special, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gary.
like Sean John. honey,
Congratulations to them on their new endeavors. All right, y'all. During a sit down with Entertainment Weekly, Cynthia Erivo listed her favorite vocal performances of all time. And one of the songs was from her top list was Sisqó's Thong Song. She says the chart-topping single is brilliant, bold with a dramatic vocal performance that showcases Sisqó's skill and technique. Check out what Cynthia Erivo, EGOT, said about the Thong Song.
Why do we need this? I don't think you heard me. Said I like the way you move that thing. And this is going to go on for a full minute or two. Baby, oh, whoa. It has to continue. And you're still singing to the end of the song. You're singing about a thong. You can't tell me that that's not a good vocal, because it is a good vocal. That's a brilliant vocal for a song about a thong.
That's true.
That moment sparked a renewed appreciation for the vocal ambition behind the song, and Sisqó gave flowers right back to Cynthia Erivo, calling her a superb vocalist and a superb actor. So congratulations to Sisqó and Cynthia Erivo. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. And for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at SoSoBrat. And don't forget to catch Foolish on Hulu with your boy Rickey Smiley. Yeah. And I got a new single out called Have You to Myself featuring Jessica Best. It is streaming on all platforms. Check out the video on my YouTube channel, The Brat TV. Yeah, that's what time it is. Actually, the time is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Usher has scrapped plans for his long-awaited return to Australia, with all dates on his past, present, future tour now officially canceled. He was originally scheduled to play 12 shows across Melbourne and Sydney in November and December. This would be his first Australian tour in nearly 14 years. Tickets for the shows went on sale back in May with such a high demand that led promoters to add 4 extra dates. However, Live Nation released a statement saying the promoter of Usher's Australian tour regrets to advise that the scheduled shows to take place in December and November will no longer be proceeding. And there was no reason given for the cancellation. Fans will be refunded for their purchases. Wow, I wonder why he canceled.
I mean, you might need to check, honey.
Maybe he lost his voice or something.
I don't know. But, yeah, or maybe he just tired of touring. He been, man, since the Vegas shows, he did like 2-3 rounds of those Vegas shows. Then he did the other tour. Then he did another tour. Like, maybe he just need a break a little bit, because that can put a lot of wear and tear on your body. All right, y'all, moving on. The 2025 Essence Fest is over, but the complaints keep coming on in. Stephanie Mills is now complaining and sharing her experience as a performer at Essence Fest in a letter she wrote to address the organizers following her set that was interrupted by technical difficulties. She began her public letter by expressing her gratitude for the opportunity to perform, but noted that she couldn't fully enjoy the moment or entertain the audience due to major production issues. Now, Stephanie Mills says that the scheduling and time management were severely lacking, creating a chaotic and stressful environment backstage. She also said the disorganization cascaded onto the stage, impacting the flow of the event and ultimately diminished the quality of performances. She ended the letter by saying, "I sincerely hope that my feedback will be taken seriously and utilized to address these significant concerns, ensuring an improved experience for both artists and attendees in the years to come." Oh my goodness, it must have been real bad if Stephanie Mills.
I mean, Miss Mills don't complain like that.
She
honey.
don't.
Right.
She don't. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. And y'all, as we previously reported, Lauryn Hill hit the stage at the Essence Festival around 2:30 a.m. on the 4th of July. And this week, Essence Fest took responsibility for the delay of her performance. There was a lot of backlash surrounding her tardiness. However, Lauryn set the record straight with a lengthy statement clearing the air. She said, "I'm often quiet, knowing full well that God fights my battles. But this is not the first time the production delays have delayed my performances. This is, however, the first time a promoter has acknowledged the slip-up on their end, and this will be the last time I'll allow production challenges to look like the fault is mine alone when they aren't." She continued, "There seems to be a misconception out there that I am somewhere on the Riviera with my feet up, drink in hand, showing up to concerts whenever because I'm too important to care. That's nonsense, and anyone who's been a part of these productions knows that, in fact, the opposite is true." I guess she let y'all have it for saying she be late on.
Yeah, but this happened just good for her, honey, because you know this girl always late, so now she could finally get a legal excuse, honey. All right, honey, go Miss Lauryn Hill, baby, go ahead and jump in.
You know what? Shut up, Gary. We gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at SoSoBrat. Coming up next, we got Special Kate with the news you absolutely positively cannot use. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Sturdy piece of furniture there.
Drop it like it's hot.
A Gary chair.
Sturdy. That's a sturdy bed right there.
Hey,
It's the BR18.
hey. So you saying me sleeping with Lunell and Hope Flood is sports?
Yep. Hey, you had to exhaust some energy for that, dog. You had to be athletically in shape.
Pack a
Now,
lunch on that one.
Now you're going to have Lunell calling my phone. Everybody finna be messy. And have Lunell and Cheryl Underwood calling my phone, whatever. Now, we done had to sleep. I'm going to get a whole... Okay. Stop. Everybody stop.
Oh.
Do the hot spot, Brett. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Lunell. Good morning.
She messy.
I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the hot spot. We bring you music, movies, and more. This is the other hot spot besides Ricky's bed.
Oh, my God.
So as we previously
now my
reported,
my bed, the hot spot.
Yeah, you got Lunell and Hope over there.
That's hot.
Damn, you got it popping over there, boy.
My Lord.
3 comedians. Woo-wee. Oh, got a gumbo over there, boy. As previously reported, Lauryn Hill hit the stage at Essence Festival around 2:30 a.m. last weekend, and this week the festival took responsibility for the delay of her performance. There was a whole lot of backlash surrounding her tardiness, y'all. However, Lauryn Hill set the record straight with a lengthy statement clearing the air. She said, "I'm often quiet, knowing full well that God fights my battles. But this is not the first time production delays have delayed my performances. This is, however, the first time a promoter has acknowledged the slip-up on their end, and this will be the last time I'll allow production challenges to look like the fault is mine alone when they aren't." She also said there seems to be a misconception out there that I'm somewhere on the Riviera with my feet up, drink in hand, showing up to concerts whenever because I'm too important to care. That's nonsense, and anyone who's been a part of these productions know, in fact, that the opposite is true.
She got a point. I don't host festivals anymore. I used to do a lot of festivals. The one out is too chaotic backstage. Too many people backstage. You're trying to focus, and then the promoters, they don't know what they want you to do. They don't want you to know what they want you to do. Comedy, and then they interrupt you in the middle of a joke, and it's just too chaotic and unorganized. I hosted Jazz in the Garden for 15 years. I had a great time with the audience, but the backstage stuff, and it is real hectic. You don't know. Then when you hosting the show, they don't want you to even sit on the side of the stage. Come over here, stand over there. Don't sit right there. You can't. Well, they don't like it's just it's too much. And all money ain't good money. And I'm sorry, but those are great events, great performances, all the artists. But the backstage stuff, I don't know. I don't know. It just need to be a better system backstage at all festivals. They are all, it's chaotic as hell backstage, and I don't see how they do it. It's too many moving parts.
Yeah.
It's a lot of moving parts, Brett. You've been backstage yourself.
Yeah, I know.
And seen all of that stuff. Yeah, and then they got to take the band down for Babyface to set it up for Anita Baker and the chaos and the stage set, and then you go out and do some jokes. Okay, we got to bring the mayor out. The mayor got to announce something. Okay, we need to bring out 2 of the city council. Okay, go out there. Go do 6 minutes. Go make them laugh until we get the drums set up. Okay, then you get to do the 6 minutes in 3 minutes. Cut. Okay, come on off. Go ahead and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do, so you just can't host a festival. But the most organized festival, the most organized thing I ever seen is the one that we getting ready to go to in Cincinnati. Yeah. The P&G festival that they having in Cincinnati that we getting ready to go to. That's the most organized, because you know what they got, Brett? They got 2 stages. So when one band is done performing, the other band, they're setting up for the next band on the stage next to that stage. Nice. So if you want to go to a good damn festival and there's not a lot of time in between the acts, come to Cincinnati when we all gonna be there for the P&G Music Festival. That's one of the best, most organized inside the stadium, clean and sleek and organized I have ever seen. That Cincinnati Music Festival is the most professional, the most organized inside of that stadium, right on side of the, I think it's the Ohio River, wherever that river is that runs next to the stadium when you cross the bridge from Kentucky going over into Cincinnati. I am so excited about that. I'm done. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
I'm in my feelings. And I did not do a threesome with Hope Blood and Lou Nail.
Ooh, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, on a recent podcast, Jermaine Dupri was discussing his financial habits and experiences over the years, as he shared that he spent $10,000 every Monday for 20 years at Magic City, the most famous strip club in Atlanta. And here's what he had to say.
I mean, I spent $10,000 every Monday for 20 years straight in
Man. He just straight to the point.
Yeah, $10,000 every Monday for 20 years straight. I have seen this, y'all. I have seen this with so many artists. So many people was in the strip club with us. Sometimes I was with Jermaine Dupri. I mean, stacks and stacks of money. You just go get it from the bar, tell them how much you want, and they give you stacks and stacks of money, and they just throw it.
Hey,
they just throw it, huh?
What that add up to?
Man, you do the math.
Yeah, I ain't good at math.
Shoot.
Every Monday for 20 years. Okay?
So every Monday for 20 years, so for every year, that's $520,000.
Oh, you're faster than Google.
So 520,000 times 20, Alfreda.
Oh,
wow.
Listen, I'm not smarter than a 10th grader.
Magic City made the most money, and they were around. They still around. Magic City is still here.
Yeah.
All them the Gentlemen's Club, all them other clubs is closed down, but Magic City is still here.
That's about 10 mil, ain't it?
Listen, and he ain't the only person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was in there was getting that much or even more. I promise you that. And every celebrity, especially the guys, they go in there to, to flex their muscle and show how much cash they got. So it is a thing. And you also go in the strip club to play your music. That's the best place in Atlanta to know if people feeling your music or not. That's where people break records all the time.
Last time I went in there, I had $80. I just left.
Yeah, you should have. You should have, because they ain't going to come over to you at all. That $80 going to run out quick.
I couldn't
one
afford
throw.
to tip the bathroom, man.
You get one throw. Also, y'all, if you didn't know, Jermaine Dupri and Drake's Dream Crew Entertainment Company are producing a documentary about Magic City, and it will premiere on Stars in August. And Jermaine Dupri also has been posting all the music he's been doing for the soundtrack, and it's going to be crazy. It's got some of everybody from T.I. to... oh my God, there's so many people I can't even start naming them. But if you check his Instagram, you'll see, because he posts like the sessions and stuff in the studio. It's gonna be crazy. All right, y'all, moving on. Last but not least, Diddy is on a roll, y'all, legally speaking, because he seems to keep racking up wins in court. His rape claims have been withdrawn from the lawsuit. Okay, here's the deal: a woman named April sued Diddy last year, claiming he raped her multiple times in the 90s. She said Diddy went back to her apartment after they bumped into each other in New York, and he violently grabbed her and forced himself onto her. She said she was able to fight Diddy off, and he left. Well, the woman also claims battery, sexual assault, and negligent infliction of emotional distress. Well, all that has now been dismissed. Diddy also dodged a bullet last week, and we all know when he was acquitted for racketeering and sex trafficking charges in his federal criminal trial, with prosecutors taking a huge loss by only being able to secure convictions on lesser charges involving prostitution. So I'm going to keep y'all posted on everything with Diddy because we still got his sentencing coming up, and everybody want to know what's going to happen with that. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media at So Brett. Coming up next, we got Rock T with that HBC. You know who we repping today, Rock T?
Bringing it to we're going to holler at North Carolina A&T.
Hey.
HBC, you know. Next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
29 minutes after the top of the hour, Hot Spot sponsored by McDonald's McValue, a new way to experience your McDonald's must-haves. It means you can do more than ever with your McDonald's money. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Rock T. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Kanye West's former personal assistant is piling on more serious allegations against him. Lauren, his former assistant, who originally sued him in 2024 after he allegedly sent vile texts and videos before firing her, filed a second complaint this week and claiming that Kanye did a whole lot of bad things to her. She's accusing him of assault, battery, stalking, sexual battery, sex trafficking, false imprisonment, and more. Damn. Lauren says during a business trip, Kanye masturbated and touched her private parts before falling asleep mid-sentence as he was talking to her. Kanye then allegedly showed up at Pisciotta, I guess that's her last name, Pisciotta's room, and shoved her onto the bed, pinned her down, and forced his genitalia into her mouth. She says she begged and pleaded for Ye to stop and froze in shock and fear, and then Ye eventually stopped, apologized to her, and walked out of the room. Lauren also said that Ye offered her as a sexual gift to somewhat be in exchange for having sex with that person's significant other, rather. Wow, like this is absolutely crazy, and this is all alleged. So allegedly, you know how we got to do it, but this is what that former assistant is saying. I mean, oh Lord, it's just so much all the time, and day after day we keep hearing about stuff like this. So I just hope this all, I guess whatever's gonna happen with it happens, and I hope if he did this, that's bad. And yeah, we're gonna move on because I get accused of being on people's side. So let me get off that topic. Moving on, Taraji P. Henson will soon be taking the stage on Broadway, y'all. She's been tapped to star in the new Broadway production of August Wilson's Joe Turner's Come and Gone. She will star alongside Cedric the Entertainer, with the production slated for next spring. The production will be directed by Debbie Allen. Yes, Debbie Allen, we love her. And marks Taraji P. Henson's Broadway debut as an actress. Now, the play is set back in 1911 and unfolds in a Pittsburgh boarding house that is run by Seth and Bertha Holly. They serve as a refuge for Black travelers navigating the challenges of the Great Migration. Taraji will portray Bertha, and Seth will play Seth. August Wilson's Joe Turner Come and Gone is coming to Broadway soon. So if you haven't got a taste of Broadway, you might want to check that out. Did anybody get to go see Denzel? Or has anybody seen like Broadway plays?
I mean, not since The Color Purple.
You seen that?
Yeah, on Broadway, when it first came out.
Yeah, I saw The Lion King.
Lion King.
Awesome.
Woo, that Lion King off the chain, dog.
Yes, and I saw Candy's play when she did The Wiz. Yep. So it's a great experience if you haven't, and you should probably get a little taste of it. All right, y'all, last but not least, Jennifer Hudson will deliver a special performance at the 4th annual Whitney Houston Legacy of Love Gala. The gala is celebrating the 40th anniversary of the late singer's career and will take place on August 9th on what would have been Whitney Houston's 62nd birthday at the St. Regis Hotel in Atlanta. The event's honorary chair is music industry legend Clive Davis, chief creative officer of Sony Music Entertainment. In addition to J Hud, there will also be performances by other talented artists like Melissa Morgan, who sang on Houston's self-titled debut album, Jimmy Avance, winner of Whitney Houston Legacy Foundation's second annual cover song competition, and a special performance by a symphony orchestra. That is going to be really, really, really nice. Gary, we got to see if we can get on off in there.
Yes, ma'am, baby. My wheels was rolling.
Okay, because that's going to be cute. You think and I think, and we'll figure out what we're going to do.
Yes.
All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But for more information on these stories and more, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com, and you can catch me on all my social media, So Brat. And if you haven't caught Foolish yet on Hulu, check it out. It's our boy Rickey Smiley's comedy special, and it is so good. And I have a new song out called Have You to Myself, featuring Jessica Betts. It's streaming on all platforms. The video is on YouTube at the Brat TV. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone, y'all. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.